Testing, testing, testing. Hi there guys, my name is Rohan Beve, and in today's video we are going to be talking about what if a tsetse fly bites you. Now in today's video we are going to be talking about, let's say a tsetse fly bites you and what could happen. So let's say you go visit down in the area of sub-Saharan Africa, okay? You're just sitting around doing nothing or exploring, okay? And you see this fly, okay? And it lands on your arm. It's brownish, and it's around the same size of a regular housefly, looks like a fly, and it just looks like a fly. You wouldn't assume anything. But in reality, it could be a tsetse fly, okay? But what happens when it bites you? Now you see, tsetse flies more or less feed exclusively on blood, okay? They're like mosquitoes, except they're the fly versions of mosquitoes, okay? But it's not the bite itself that's bad, it's what it can carry, okay? So you see, let's say some random tsetse fly bites an infected person or animal with the parasite Trypanosoma brucei, okay, which is a type of microscopic parasite, which is most common in tsetse flies, okay? But what happens, let's say, it bites a regular person? Well, first, the inside of the infected tsetse fly, the eggs hatch and they start multiplying. And after a few weeks, these baby parasites eventually move all the way to the salivary glands of the not the mosquito, but of the tsetse fly, okay? And let's say it bites a regular person. Now, just the same way like a regular person or a regular mosquito would, right? Tsetse fly goes on, it bites down, okay, and injects saliva in to make sure that the blood does not clot so it can feed on. But you see, the saliva is also holding the parasite, okay? And hence the parasite's journey begins. It moves from the skin through the lymphatic system, okay? It moves from the skin to the lymphatic system to the bloodstream, okay? From there on out, the parasite starts rapidly multiplying, okay? It starts gaining more and more numbers. And immediately, not immediately, but sometime later, our immune system realizes, hey, that's not supposed to be there, and our immune system attacks, okay? It attacks the parasites with antibodies, and it does a pretty effective job. The antibodies take care of the parasites. Yippee for us. But you see, the parasite has a trick. It can change its outer surface, okay? Which basically tricks the antibodies and makes the parasite seem invisible. But eventually, the immune system realizes, hey, that's the same parasite, just different, okay, and the antibodies go again, but by the time that happens, the parasite would change its outer surface again, and this will continue on and on and on and on, okay? Now, during this time, it is treatable, and some of the symptoms can include headaches, on and off fever, joint pain, and fatigue, okay? Now, this will more or less continue happening, and during this time period, this parasite can be cured, okay? But the symptoms are basically so minimal, it's hard to tell, okay? But if this does continue on and on, eventually the parasite will get to the blood-brain barrier, okay? Which is basically a thick barrier a thick filter, okay? That most infections can't go through. But somehow, this parasite is able to breach the blood-brain barrier and allows the parasite to enter our brain. Once it's in our brain, it starts attacking the nerve cells, okay, and rewiring them, okay, for random stuff. Now, during this time, it's very difficult to cure the parasite, because any antibodies they put up, right, can't get through the blood-brain barrier like the parasite can. I mean, it is possible, but it's very difficult. Some of the symptoms can include sleep deprivation, so it more or less feels like during the morning you feel tired, but during the night you can't fall asleep, and you start to get confusion, right, dizziness, uncoordination, and eventually, if things aren't treated faster, then you might slip into a coma, and if not treated properly in time, could lead to death. Okay? So that's basically what happens if a tsetse fly bites you, and that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video, and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.